everybody. So this episode of Funny Talented Nobodies is with Blake Rose. I'm gonna put a link to his music in the notes, as well as I'm gonna have the next video in line be the music video for Hotel Room, because the song is freaking awesome. Yeah, so please like, subscribe, leave a comment. He's playing at the end of the video. He's playing a part of that song and he's so great. So I hope you enjoy this episode. We had so much fun recording it in LA before Christmas. So yeah, so I hope you're doing well. Love you, mean it. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, I'm here with Blake Rose, who I've known for about over a year and a half, about a year and a bit. Yeah, we are co-writers, and Blake is about to be a big fucking deal. So we are so happy to have him here. We feel very blessed, #blessed, to be here with him today. What kind of music do you write? What's your...
I basically do pop, alternative music.
Nice.
It's got a bit of like soul and rock entwined.
Totally.
Is that a word? Entwined?
Yeah. Intertwined? Entwined?
Intertwined.
Both.
Entwined,
You're smart.
We're creative, we can make up shit.
Exactly. So basically, if you like James Bay, you'll like his shit. It's about to come out. When is the first single?
The first single comes out 2nd of November.
So by the time this comes out, you will be able to go and find it. And where can they find it called, and where can they find it?
First single will be called Hotel Room, and it will be on all your standard platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Tidal, whatever.
Nice.
All that.
Cool. Yeah, no, he's about to blow the fuck up. So I know that this... Okay, calm down. He's like uncomfortable, but it's true. The thing is, like, this show is called, Funny Talented Nobodies, but I mean, this is a somebody edition.
I'm actually already famous as fuck.
Are you in Australia? In Perth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't walk the streets, I just have to like... I'm always on the lookout for like lenses. There's always like lens flares. Yeah.
So
thank you.
Those are those. Whoa, that's so good. I felt it.
I feel like Will.i.am or something.
Will.i.am. Wow, good one. That's a good reference. Very current.
I saw him at a party a couple nights ago.
You did? Oh my gosh.
I said LA for you.
Did you say hi to him?
I didn't. I was too
Did you say let's get retarded, and then you realized that it wasn't an okay thing to say in like conversation? Don't say
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna save that for next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
You're like, nice one.
Yo.
Way to set us back 10 years.
Yeah, literally.
So then you're an Aussie, here making music, and eventually you want to be here permanently. Right now you're following all the rules, as every colonial darling has to, and you're just here for temporary parts to like get your shit together, right?
Pretty much.
Pretty good. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, so Blake and I, one of our songs is on your record, right?
It is.
Yay.
Most likely.
I'm gonna be.
If it's gonna be.
Better be now.
Actually, it's off. Don't worry about it.
Is it really?
No, I'm kidding.
Which one of our songs is on there?
Insane.
All right, get ready. And is that one gonna be singled too, or just it'll just be on the record?
Well, the record's pretty much. It's not technically a record yet. It's like gonna be formed at the same time that the public hears the songs, if you know what I mean. So like we're releasing single by single, and then eventually it may be packaged as an album, an EP, or it may not be. Who knows?
Whoa.
But we're just kind of going with
So
the flow.
much mystery.
I know.
Wow. I feel nervous suddenly. I have anxiety.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Yeah.
I like it. Women love that. Women love uncertainty. So next time you date somebody, keep it all mysterious.
Yeah.
Don't call her.
I'll
She'll
just
be like,
change my name on every day.
Right. That's good. I think
Yeah.
that's what all the famous guys do, right?
Cool.
That'll be good. So he is going to play for us, but first I want to ask him a few questions. So just hold on. So how long have you been writing and doing your own, because you produce a lot of your own stuff, right?
I do.
Okay. He's a wunderkind. He's very talented. It's a little bit annoying. So how long have you been doing, like when did you start doing production, and like were you on your laptop in your bedroom when you were like 7?
I was going around Australia with my family camping.
Yeah. Nice.
And I took a good old guitar with me, and that's where I started learning because I was bored, so I was sitting in the back of the car just like teaching myself G minor.
I'm sure that was fun.
That's not even G minor,
Fun.
so I showed you how much I know about guitar. But no, so that's
How
how I
old were you?
started, and I was 14.
Nice.
And I
So that's
started
not
writing.
that young.
No, I mean like I was always musical.
Okay.
Like there's a video. Oh gosh, I could find the video, but I'm like 5 years old and I'm singing at this talent show.
Amazing.
Hey Baby by like, I forget the name. Hey Baby.
Nice.
Ooh.
From Dirty Dancing. I wanna know, would you be my girl? Oh my god.
One more
That's
time.
amazing.
Hey,
I want that video.
Hey baby.
Ooh.
I wanna know.
So when you meet a girl,
If you be my
mystery
girl.
in that song, and you'll seal the deal. Perfect.
Hey.
How long is it?
Sorry.
That was so nice.
Yeah, so anyway.
So inspired.
I was, at the same time as learning guitar and stuff, that was just kind of backstory. I also brought my laptop with me and I started working on GarageBand and stuff
That's
like that.
GarageBand for all of you on the continent of North America.
Yep. Started getting into that, and then I started researching different stuff like Pro Tools and Ableton for any like producers out there.
And what do you use now? Pro
I
Tools?
use Ableton Live
Okay.
for like my track stuff, and then I use Pro Tools for the vocals. Complicated system.
Nice.
But yeah, it's great. Ableton's a very fast like workflow and stuff. It changed the game a lot for me for my music creation because it's a very like hands-on kind of software. You can just like go, search kick drum and then cycle through them. Just like get all the different kick drums, click and drag it onto the thing, and it's just there right in front of you. It's like a canvas that you can pay for. So it's just very easy.
Wow, I like the way you said that. It's very artistic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He's 20 years old, guys. 20. Just 20. Yeah, I'm not 20, but it's okay. I've got a lot of redeeming qualities. I'm sure I'm doing okay. Anyway, so...
She's got grey hair.
Oh, thank you. It's a wig. But so then, it's been 6 years
That's what
since
this
you...
stands for. Wig.
Wig? That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure.
And west side of Australia.
West side of Australia. Pretty good. Wiggity whack. So then, 6 years since you got started, and now you do all your own shit and it's easy. Pretty much.
There's ups and downs. There's always like, you always come into roadblocks.
Right.
That's where like collaboration is very crucial.
For sure.
Especially in production. Well, in writing as well, a lot. But in production, it's sometimes you can get very stuck into like a sound or a vibe that you've heard for that song, like since you created it.
Yeah.
And it might not fit the song, but you can't really think outside the box of that song.
Somebody come in and introduce like the kind of pour cold water on it.
Yeah, you get stuck into that whole demo artist thing sometimes. So it's good to get another ear.
Nice.
Ears.
And LA, how's LA treated you since? How long have you been off and on in LA?
Been back and forth for about 2 years.
Okay.
And it's great. Like, I think I just discovered that this is the place me and everyone that does music should really be.
Not Nashville?
Oh, well, I guess, yeah. Okay, I retract that statement. You can depends what you're doing.
Yeah, but I guess for your genre, maybe.
But like, for what I'm doing, that was a very selfish comment.
I'm sorry.
I only think about myself, no one else ever.
Oh, you're saying you're selfish. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were saying I'm selfish.
That's why I was like, everyone should be here because like I'm here.
But you don't want everybody here.
Yeah. Sorry, no. It's a great place to be for what I'm doing, for pop writers especially, and stuff like that, because everyone's here, there's a big clique of people.
Nice. Is it pretty inclusive, do you feel like, or do you think, is it tough to break into?
It's just like, come here and go out every night as much as you can, and just get in different environments with different people.
And be social, so you kind of have to like be social and like put yourself out there.
Yeah, but like in saying that, I'm a very like, well not very, but I'm quite introverted person.
Yeah.
And going out for me is not like a walk in the park. I don't generally, it's not like my hobby, I don't like going out and partying, generally. But you don't have to be like going out and being the life of the party and all that shit. It's just like you might meet one person when you go out.
Right.
Those people might know someone and it just kind of goes from there. It's just like a big circle eventually.
So you do have to, if you're an introvert, you kind of do have to make yourself a little bit uncomfortable because it's the business, right? You can't really make connections by sitting in your apartment and, writing tunes. As much as that's, it's cool, or maybe if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you don't want to, be social, maybe that'll work. But generally, I think you're right, it is kind of a contact human to human. You got to kind of put yourself out there. And then what surprised you of your journey since you got started 6 years ago?
6 years ago.
Whoa.
No, it was a bit more than that. It was just like, I only started seriously realizing that this was like the career of choice about 6 years ago.
So then are you the kind of person, it seems like you're the kind of person where once you get started on this and it was like your path, that you like spent every waking minute, you're a little obsessive about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something. Would you agree? I believe that unless you are compelled, unless it is a compulsion to do this, you will never be successful. Maybe you'll be successful for 5 minutes because of for many reasons that we won't go into. But as a career, unless it is not a choice. If it's a choice, you'll never do it. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. I'm always very about I'm very anti-plan B. I feel like if your situation requires you to have some stability in terms of like you might have, part-time jobs on the art school, but like I'm not one to agree with, spending 5 years studying law when you really want to be a musician.
Right.
Just doesn't make that much sense, because then your brain's like, oh, I won't put that much time into this because I got that, and it's just like, so yes, I feel like, what was the point?
The point is, if it's not a compulsion, you won't do it.
Yeah.
But you were lucky that obviously your family is supportive, right?
Yeah.
If my dad has footed the bill for many demos in the past, some great, some not so great, and so that's wonderful. But I do know lots of people, especially guys. It is a bit of a double standard, which is interesting. Guys who their parents are like, get a job. These are your options. Get something that you can do when this fails.
Yeah, when this fails.
Right. Whereas, like, you're so fortunate that you had parents that were like, that saw the vision too, right? Which is really cool, because obviously it's starting to really pay dividends, which is cool. So what was the hardest thing, like, when you thought about what this would look like? What was the thing that kind of was the most disappointing or was the most surprising about the journey for you?
I think it was just like finding the right team.
Okay.
That was like a tricky process, because it was hard, especially being in LA. There's a lot of fake people who talk but don't deliver.
Right.
So it's very hard to like find the people who are genuinely interested in you, for you, and for what your vision is, and not their vision.
Yes.
And so it was very tricky to navigate that and find the right people to support my vision.
Right.
I found that, luckily, and I'm very thankful for the team that I have now.
Right.
But yeah, there was some obstacles along the way, which it was very much a learning experience. So that was, it wasn't, I guess it was disappointing, but at the same time I'm like, everything happens for a reason. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am. So
right.
It's the same with everything. But, it was definitely, there was some disappointing times when, you thought you found someone.
Yeah.
And then they just turned out to be
right.
a douche.
Right.
Or something.
But I feel like there's a lot, and I think in general, if you are just starting out and somebody says to you, okay, give me this much money or this much of a percentage or both, and I'm gonna like turn it into, I'm gonna do everything for you. Be careful.
Yeah.
Right?
Never sign a contract.
Right.
At least until you're very certain.
Right. When the music is done and you see that they actually do have the ability to take it somewhere amazing, and they actually show that to you, then okay, maybe. But I think that generally there's a lot of this and not a lot of action.
Yeah.
A lot of this, and then they go, give me money, and then I'm gonna give it to, whoever, Babyface. I don't know if Babyface is a person anymore. Not really. Who's a person now?
Yeah, totally. But also trust your gut. Like, I've had some bad managers, and the whole time when I was with the person that, with one of them, my gut was like, get out. Yeah. But I didn't listen, really.
Did it take longer than you think it should have?
It took longer than it should have for me to get out of that.
Is that politeness?
I think it comes from a lot of like, this is my only option right now, so I have to do this. Yeah. If I don't do this, then
it's
I have
a power dynamic thing, right?
So you just gotta like, you were saying to me earlier that you should make every decision as if you got 7 figures in the bank.
I'm very wise.
Yes, she's very wise. And that's very true, because you can get wound up in the short-term picture of this, and how this looks with your current problems and issues, and not realize that in a month's time, you can meet another person who will be able to help you out better than that.
Well, and I think that's really good, and I think that never think this is my only option. As soon as you think this is the only thing I'm ever gonna do, and if I don't make this work, no. and especially for women, I think probably for you too in some ways, but I think for women, it's very easy to be polite. You think, okay, I don't want to piss him off, because if I piss him off and I disagree with him, even though my gut is saying, first of all, I don't like the way that your production idea is for this song. It's not how I hear it. I don't like how you want me to dress. I don't like how you want me to perform. I don't like how you're trying to make me be quiet or sweet or something that's not my natural way of being.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You think, oh, I don't want to piss him off, so I'm not going to say anything. Every fucking time that you don't listen to your gut, you will look back however long it takes you to get out of that situation and go, I saw it then, and I didn't do anything. And you will kick yourself. So have the guts to be impolite. They may think that you're a brat if you're young. They may think that you're a bitch if you're a woman. But it's better to be a bitch and get out of the situation early than to be nice and be liked and stay in it for a year or 2 or 5 or whatever, right? Yeah. Do you have any songs that you've written with people? I don't know if this is true. This is true for me, so I'm just curious. Where you like the songs, but you dislike the person you wrote it with, so you let the song go.
I haven't actually done that many sessions with different writers. I only have like a small kind of clique of people that I tend to write with at the moment.
Oh my gosh, I'm so flattered. So sweet.
But so like I haven't experienced that on a big scale yet. But there's been a few times where like it's not so much that I don't like. It's actually been the opposite for me. It's more been like I love the person, the song's shit. They want to keep it and like do something with it, but I don't want it to go any further. So like,
you don't want your name on it?
Yeah. Well, that and also it's just like I don't want to. Well, yeah, I don't want to be associated with it.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, and so like that's I don't know. It's just like usually if the person is a somewhat switched on person, they'll get the picture and they'll realize that you don't want to take that song further. If they don't, and they keep like pushing it and being like, let's finish, just tell them, just be like, man, I'm not a fan of the song.
Yeah.
Do what you want with it, but like,
it's business. As much as it feels
yeah.
social, because it's so emotional, like when you're writing with somebody, you have to trust them. You have to be a little bit intimate because you have to share your experience and kind of let your ego go in order to catch the same wave.
Oh, yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. If you're not a songwriter, it's weird. But then you have to then be about business. So it's a really hard dynamic, I think, to be able to trust somebody enough to be emotional with them. But then also, if the song sucks and the person wants to put it out and be like, I wrote this with Blake, and you're like, right? You have to be able to, be like, well, it's business, and it's a tough dynamic. Yeah, no, that's so interesting.
Sure.
I have a few people that I've written with that I really like the songs.
Yeah.
But I've killed them because I don't want to be in bed with those people for the rest of my life.
True.
Because I know that if the songs were to be successful, that I would have to then get in contact with these people. I would be, if it's really, really successful, you're going to be next to them. So be aware of that when you're choosing who you're going to write with, I think too. Like, do you like the person? Do you want to be, if the song is a hit and you have to sing it for the rest of your life, do you want your name next to theirs or your seat next to theirs at the Grammys or whatever? Something to think about, but...
That's a very good point.
You're lucky that I am so fantastic. You want to sit next to me.
You just light up the room.
I mean, he's single, ladies. You're single, right?
I am single.
He's single. So, whoa. so you're gonna play the first single. Speaking of single, whoa, see that? I'm so good at this. So you're gonna play the first single that's coming out on November 2nd. Thank you. I've got social skills for days.
So I am going to play the first single, am I?
Yeah.
How am I going to play the first single?
Are you? This is my guitar, and it's not as easy to play as his, but I'm sure he'll still kill it. Yeah. Play the fucking song. All right.
Okay, I'll sing out to the first chorus because I don't want you to bore.
Yeah, that's true. I'm already.
Okay, here we go. The whole world is spinning, forgetting myself cause I'm caught up in your selfishness. Give me a sign that that I'm not just a man that you hide. You say you're in love, but I'm calling you bluff tonight. And I can hear these walls, they're talking, telling me I need to get out of all the shit you think you caught me in. What would you say to me if I was standing in your hotel room? See, I'm holding you the way I used to. You're stuck to him like a tattoo. What would you say to me? Would you fucking say to me if I was standing in your hotel room? The ghost of you. You tell me this ain't deja vu while I'm standing in your hotel room.
It's such a great song.
I literally have never performed that live.
Have you not? Oh my gosh, exclusive.
I barely practiced it, so that was probably the rawest you will ever hear this song ever in your
so
life.
Good. It was so great.
Thank
I
you.
turned it so it's more towards you so they can see your face.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now you can see my Converse shoes.
Whoa, you're so cool and good at stuff.
Yeah.
His socks don't match. But his mom's in Perth, what can you do? They're inside out too, so. And
Hey,
you've got a lot of other skills.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, Blake, this has been so good. Thank you so much for taking time to share your gift. Anyway, I love you, mean it.
I love you too.
Oh, finally, I've been waiting my whole life. Bye.